TJ here from Feener Outdoors. I'm going to run you through the procedure of changing the oil, the front diff fluid, and the rear gearbox fluid on the newer Gen 2 Commanders, Maverick Trails. They're pretty much all the same, but we're going to go over it. The first thing I'm going to have to do is remove this panel here with T27s. I need to get access in there because I don't have the ability to dump my box. I have the Adventure rack on and I'm not doing all that. Just change the oil. So let's pop that off. All right, now that we got the side panel off, I'm going to show you a few things in here. Hopefully that's adequate lighting. So here's your oil here. That's where you're going to fill it. That's where you're going to check the levels. Down in here, right there where my finger is, that is where you're going to fill and check the level of your rear gear fluid. So that's a 17 mil there. I'm going to open that up and I'm going to open this up. All right, so we got that little side panel off. Fortunately, I have a hoist at my disposal, so I was able to put it up and I can pretty much do everything else from under here. Your oil drain plug is right here. It's a 17 mil, and I'm going to drain that out right now. Expect to get dirty. It's kind of hard to get the drain plug out without getting your hands dirty. I'm going to let that drain and go get a rag for my hands. Always check and see if there's anything abnormal on the magnet on the plug. If all looks good, clean it off. We're going to put it back in. Next, I'm going to drain gearbox oil. That's also a 17, and you can find that right here. So let's get that drained. Same thing, expect to get dirty. That's a little thicker than oil, but the color of it's not bad though. Same thing, clean off drain plug. There's always a magnet on them, it just picks up the little shavings. Check and make sure there's nothing abnormal there. Once the rear gearbox is all done draining, your plug's all clean, we're gonna reinstall the drain plug and snug that up. Try to wipe off all the excess. In the kit from Can-Am, come with 2.5 liters of oil, a filter, and an O-ring. Now we got to change the oil filter. I'm going to try my best to get a good picture of it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. There's 3 bolts, they're 8 mil, and let's see if I can get this on video. It's a little tight squeeze. All right, so our oil filter is right here. Looks like I'm getting a decent view of it. This last bolt out. So that's our cap there with the 3 bolts. And that's our O-ring there. Alright, so there's the filter there. Let's pull that out. Let that drain some. Grab a new gasket. I'll just put that on there. Just like that. Always a good idea to put a little oil on the gasket. Just helps it seat in place better. And we're going to take our filter and stick that back up in place. We'll get our cover. We'll get that up there. Get the 3 bolts in. And we'll snug those up. Alrighty. We'll just snug up these bolts. And that's it for the filter. Alright, well, we got it up. We're going to change the front diff fluid too. There's 2 sizes you need in like a hex. You need a 5 mil and an 8 mil. 8 mils for the side, right here. Let's see if I can show you. I'll get a light here too. Alrighty. Right there, that's the big one. That's your fill, and to tell you if it's full. So we're going to pop that one out. Same thing, once you break it free, it should come out fairly easy. And then you're left with this. Fluid looks really good in there, actually. That's all right. Okay. Then we're going to use the 5 mil and the drain plugs right here. Now I'm going to try to do this fast and not get it on my hands this time. I don't think that's going to happen, but ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it. I did it. Fluid looks good coming out of there too. You're going to want to do the same thing. Clean off the drain plug. There's a magnet on it. It just picks up any metals. There's nothing abnormal there. Just clean it off. Let that drain. That's done draining. Make sure the hole's good. We're going to put the plug back in. And snug that up. So we just drained the oil, changed the filter, drained the rear gearbox, we drained the front diff. That's pretty much all our oils drained out. So now we have to get this side by side down and fill them all up. So our gear oils, we got a 75 W140, that's going to be for the rear gearbox. And we got a 7590, that's for your front diff. Alright, so we got this open. We got a little hole in our cap there. And what I usually have a piece of hose kicking around. That's so we can get it in there. So we know where we gotta go. Just put the hose in there. And then we'll hold the bottle up. You can squeeze a little bit, but you don't want to squeeze too much and blow the hose off it. And you're gonna have oil everywhere. Basically, you just want to fill it until it starts to come out. Okay, there it is. It's coming out. So now that's full. We used about almost about a half a liter in there. Once that slows down from dripping, just gonna put our plug back in. Snug that up a little, not too tight. That's it. That's your front diff changed. Now we're gonna move to the rear, get the rear done, and fill the oil up. For the gearbox in the rear, we're gonna take this out. And we're gonna use the 75 140. And we're gonna use the same hose as we did for the front. But back here, we're not going to fill it till it overflows. We're going to put half a liter in, and then we're going to check the level. That should be around a half a liter. On our fill cap and our, dipstick, you can see the little X's there. That's where you want your fluid to end up. You're supposed to screw it in all the way to check the level. I didn't have to screw it in. I'm just thinking of this difference here, and I definitely need more, so we'll put another half liter in. All right, that's a full liter. Let's check that again. So if I screwed that in, I don't know if you can see it, but the level's down here. I got to be up here, and this is what it is screwed in, so we need more. All right, screw this in and see. Screw that down, screw it out, check our level. I still need a little more. Now our level looks perfect. All right, screw this down, snug it in place. Tighten it, but not too much because it is plastic. You don't want to break it or strip it. Just want to snug it up there. All right, so that's the rear gearbox filled. So we have the front diff filled, we have the rear gearbox filled, and now we're going to do the oil. And the oil you fill right here through the dipstick. Now a little trick to do, instead of trying to get a funnel in here, is take your cap from your diff fluid and stick that on there. So when that one's empty, that's two of the larger bottles, there'd be 2 liters in it. I always start with that first. And then we'll check our oil level. All right, what are we? We're a little on the high side, but we still have to start it up and get the oil around the engine. So let's start her up. We'll let that run for a minute. Check our oil level now. Our oil level's down just a touch. So we're going to put a little of this one in. That should be enough. Perfect. Bang on. It's exactly what we wanted. That's it. We got through it. We changed the front diff fluid, we changed the rear gearbox fluid, and we did an oil change. It wasn't too bad. I hope it goes well for you also. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for future videos. And if you got any questions, just comment down below. Take care.